Hey everybody, welcome to my playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
You know I don't find that amusing.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already. You promised Ciri you'd train with her. Go before Vesimir bores her to death with those etchings.
So, later then.
See you later.
All right. Welcome, guys. So, stash. You can store weapons, armor, and junk in your stash for safekeeping, confident they will not be stolen or otherwise disappear. You can access your stash in a number of places throughout the world. Items stored in your stash in one location will be available in all other locations as well. Stash locations are always visible on the map. Look for the chest icon. Alright, so, welcome to the tutorial. Each message will be saved in the glossary. Excellent. Alright, so actually, I gotta change that, actually. The mouse is a little bit fast for me. In-game mouse sensitivity. Put that maybe at like half. Yeah, that should be good. Use your Witcher senses to find the keys to the bedroom door. Examine.
You're running out of juice.
Minimap. I disabled the minimap, actually. But I wanted to leave the quest tracker on.
Bring me some more once you're done training.
She's out of juice. Where's the key? In here?
Nothing but silver.
Gold clashes with my complexion. You should know that.
Well, sorry, madam. I'm stuck on something. Okay. Do you have the key?
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Oh. I think that's it there. Yes, it is. Glorious. To unlock locked doors, walk up to them and press E. Excellent. Go to the lower levels. So we're looking for Ciri and Vesimir.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course. Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. After taking notes on ghouls and ghouls, wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays. She's tackling the pendulums, right? How many times do I have to tell her? Don't train alone. It only embeds your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. If she wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
We've spoiled her.
Gotta admit, we've spoiled her.
We've spoiled her. I've been saying it from the start. Ciri needs a firm hand.
Been saying that true. But you let her walk all over you just like the rest of us do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now. Killing monsters is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us. I'll see you below.
Wrong.
Oh.
Now I see why you were so eager to practice. Strike. circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
With a flip?
What do you think?
Of course with a flip.
All right. Take off the blindfold. You've got work to do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesimir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions? Unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
I know. And you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
It better not.
Better not. Vesimir said if it does, he'll make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
You!
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on. We'll practice with the others down below.
Shall we run the walls?
Yes, I think we should do that. It will probably be helpful for me.
Of course. Is a Witcher school or an elven bathhouse?
An elven bathhouse.
To the bottom.
Maybe if you fall.
All right, use E while facing a ladder. Okay. Space. Easy. I'm an expert.
What did I tell you about breathing? Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
I'm also trying the new,
Siri, cut it out.
what's it called? The new alternative movement. It's more responsive, I hear. But I didn't really play that much or recently with the old movement, so I don't really know if that's the case or not. But I have heard what I've heard, but I do notice that it feels a bit
Run into trouble.
more responsive.
Should I turn back and help you?
We gotta leap over obstacles. I didn't see any obstacles to leap over.
Na 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 na.
I want to beat her now. I'm gonna beat her. This way now, right? Oh shoot. She's too fast for me.
Oh no. Vesimir's got that look.
What did you expect?
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesimir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zerrikania dwells, and by the sickly paleness of its visage.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesimir.
You could have said that, Siri.
So you did the reading. Why not admit it right off?
Never pounce on an advantage as soon as it appears. Wait till it stands to have maximum effect. Uncle Vesimir's words.
Well, you're a quick study. Quick, but mischievous. Fine, we've talked enough. Geralt, you're with me, Lambert with Eskel, Ciri with the dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword.
Let's get our train on.
What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
Let's review the fundamentals. Do I get to choose? Yes. Begin combat
Should
tutorial.
work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
All right. Give me my sword.
Draw your sword, Geralt!
Combat. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. The core tools of their trade are their swords, one steel for fighting humans and non-humans, the other silver for slaying monsters. Witchers have also mastered a simple form of combat magic. These signs are not as powerful as the spells wielded by mages, but they can be cast very quickly, with simple, one-handed gestures, making them quite useful in the heat of combat. Witchers are also adept in basic alchemy. They can brew powerful potions, blade oils, and bombs, all of which give them a keen advantage when fighting stronger or faster foes. How do I draw my sword? 1 to draw my sword. Press Z to select or deselect a target. When you have a target selected, all your attacks are directed towards it. You don't have to select a target during combat, but doing so can help you focus on a specific opponent. So I want to select him up.
1, 2, 3.
And just click. 1, 2, 3.
Strong strikes now. Give it all you got. Never lock your elbow when striking, young lady.
Oh, okay. So strong
Dodge.
Position, Siri. Footwork.
to dodge. Alt is to dodge. Dodge to one side indicate, okay. Alright.
Damn it.
On the roll dodge there.
Harry. Siri.
Come on, come closer.
So I just hold right click to parry. Does that stop all of the damage?
Now, live later. Riposte. Strike. Counter strike.
Okay. So these are counter attacks to parry at the right time. Does it have an indicator when I'm supposed to parry?
Now, young lady.
Kick him in the chest. All right, tab to open the quick
Let's
cast.
start with Gwen.
Activate the Quen sign. Okay. Now press Q.
Siri. Gwen is sometimes
I'm supposed to just
called
let him hit me, I
witch's
guess.
shoe. Now watch carefully to see why.
Quen sign protects you against damage and certain critical effects.
Cast Igni, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Igni. Walk close and press Q.
See? If not for the
Igni
Gwen
sign deals fire
I'd be
damage
aflame by now.
and has a chance to apply a burning effect on your opponents.
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Alright, activate the Ard sign. Oh, that one. Whoops. Walk close to Vesimir and Q.
See that, Siri? Hard will not
Okay.
any.
So now
Time
what?
for Axie. Damn it.
Axie.
I hate this feeling.
That stuns him.
Muddle your mind.
Temporarily disorient your opponents. Alright,
Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
Erden.
Hey, this Siri.
Whoops.
Couldn't move if I wanted to.
It seems like he can move. Slows anyone who enters
Throw a
its area.
bomb.
Okay.
Don't worry, Siri. Gwen will dampen
We got a
the
bomb.
blow.
There you go. Stand in the spot there. Hold. Okay. The combat tutorial is now over. If you want, you can continue training with Vesimir. To stop training, sheathe your sword.
What
Sheathe
now?
your sword.
Enough.
Piece of filth.
Continue training at will.
All right.
Whoa! You really showed him, kid.
Siri, get down here.
A little she-devil. Soon as she's back, we'll set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet? Siri? I'll make make sure to find every last blade for you. What the? Vesimir.
Adriana will take this, and you, White Wolf.
No!
That was quite the dream.
You all right?
Had a nightmare.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Dreamt of Kaer Morhen.
Started in the guest room at Kaer Morhen. I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed. We'll find her.
Then we trained with Ciri.
In the dream, I went and found Ciri. Then we trained.
Those were the days. Little she-devil. I've trained kids who were faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream?
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
It was just a dream.
Ciri in my dreams might mean she's in danger.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
Time to go.
Be dawning soon. Time to go.
Wait. Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. How about that? It does smell of lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon. Willoughby near Vesimir. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. We used it as a bed once.
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice. Certain situations.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there. Wait, hear that?
I hear it. I smell it. Ghouls.
Ghouls. Life on the continent and in the Skellige Isles is nasty, brutish, and short. War lays waste to the land, and those it spares live in fear of the countless monsters lurking outside every town and village. Monsters are shown with a silver health bar above their heads, indicating that you should fight them with your silver sword. Okay. Yeah. Should I pick one? Okay. Oh, that wasn't good. All right. These things are going to do a lot of damage. I'm sure of it. What sign should I use, though? So I'll put my Quen up. Where is he? There he is. I'm going after this one. Quen. Where's he going? Come back here, bud. Oh. Nice. I actually managed to do whatever it's called to that counterattack. Oh. Alright, so it actually seems like it's better to not target any of them unless there's a specific reason to. Oh no! Why are there so many of them?
Come closer.
Is Vesimir even helping? I'm not sure if he's helping or not. Okay. Alright, we got... How many do we have left then? Damn it. Oh, look at that. Look at that health lost. Alright. Holy smokes. Got him. Okay. Keep my Quen up.
Who's next?
Beautiful. So I only got hit once there. That actually took damage. So that was alright, but it was a little bit clunky. Striking opponents generates adrenaline points. Certain abilities you can acquire allow you to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. Your adrenaline points slowly decline when you are not engaged in combat. Those red things there.
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
Vitality regeneration. You can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, or by meditating for at least 1 hour. So note, while playing on Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels, meditation does not regenerate vitality. I'm playing on Death March, so that doesn't help. Meditation doesn't help for my vitality anyway. Food and drink can be placed in your consumables slots for quick use during combat. Press R or F to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in your upper consumables slot. Press R now to eat it and regenerate a portion of your vitality. So I can eat some bread. Yum, yum, yum. And let's take a look around here and see what we can find. So we got venom extract and ghoul's blood. Take that. Excellent. And what's this here? Blow ball. We'll take that. And ghoul's blood and venom extract. Venom extract, and what's this here? Oh, this is that crystal skull that we saw in the intro. That one that Yennefer used.
In black crystal. Why do I think this is Yen's?
That she smashed it into that guy's eyeball, if I'm not mistaken. Monster liver. Now, what are these things used for? I don't even know what these things are used for. So I can mount my horse now, but I want to take a quick peek around here. Hellebore petals, I'll take them. Elise fruit. What's this? What are you? I know you're a bush, but I can't. I want to loot you, bush. White myrtle petals. Okay. Is there anything else? Oh, no. Bandits calling themselves Temeria's soldiers are hiding in nearby woods. They've been declared outlaws and a threat to the Emperor's subjects. Assisting or sheltering them in any way will be summarily punished to the fullest extent permitted by Imperial law. On behalf of the Emperor of Nilfgaard, Captain Peter Sar Gwynlev. Cool. I wonder if I can see where these guys are. Because it just says nearby. There's ghouls down there. Is that a ghoul? Yeah, there's ghouls down there. Man. Just do a quick save. There's so much flowers and plants. Reminds me of Witcher 2. Is that a hare? So I know I'm not really going where I need to go, but what's all over there? Look at this. There's a whole battlefield over here. Bodies everywhere. Oh, what's this here?
So many corpses, and the war's just started.
Yeah, I'll take that. Doesn't look like it's useful at all, but I'll take it. And what do these guys have on them? Can I loot them? Blunt axe. I probably dismantle those, I think. Oh, another note on the tree here. What does this note say? Notice, a great many ghouls and other foul eaters of the dead prowl near the village. Our patrols will do their best to eradicate this evil. Until that task is done, avoid all travel through these lands. So I imagine there are ghouls aplenty. What's this? Amethyst and cured leather. Glorious. I imagine there are ghouls aplenty that way. I'm not going to go that way just yet. But I am just trying to get a little bit of stuff here. Rusty Novigrad sword. Okay. Okay. And a chest. Manuscript page. Albedo, and Orans. To read books and other documents, open the inventory panel. Here are your currently equipped items. Here are the other items currently in your possession. Select a tab to show items of that type. Here you'll find information about your most important character statistics. So I have 31, 38 HP, vitality. Okay. To equip an item, drag it from your bag onto the appropriate slot or double click on it. Books tab. Double click on a book to read it. So this is Yennefer's letter. This is the one that Vesimir was reading in the beginning there. Dear friend, forgive me for not asking about your health or how you have been these last years. Time is very short. I have important news. We must meet, and soon. Ride to Willoughby, near Vesimir, and don't spare the horses. While I do eagerly await our reunion, I won't be able to wait, eagerly or otherwise, very long. Your dear friend, Yennefer. P.S. I still have the unicorn. Cool. So these are the things that we picked up. So we got... what does relic mean? Is that like a magic item? Monster liver. Amethyst. Okay. These are some of the fruits and stuff that we've picked up. And then in our other, so we got blunt axe. Can be sold to merchants or dismantled in crafting components, okay. And can be exchanged for crowns. So that's our currency is crowns. I was wondering what these were. I saw that they were coins, but that I was looted them that way. Seemed strange. And here's the crystal skull. Woven hour. Temporarily lowers the required level of all items by 2. Food and drink. So I don't understand the benefit of that though. I wonder how long temporary is. Tawny owl. Oh, and I got a torch. And it looks like I can put it in my pocket. Okay. Excellent. And I have a very poor, rusty Novigrad sword that appears to be much worse than my steel sword. But it is worth some gold. 29 crowns. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, so maybe we can continue. We'll go where they want us to go. It was up here, right? I need more of these though. Need to collect all the things. Oh, I missed something here. Ghoul's blood. I shall take it, and I shall enjoy it. Oh, that's just a fire pit. Ignite. Awesome. My mouse still is actually a little bit fast. I'm gonna reduce this like to 25. There we go. Oh, my frame rate's actually a little bit low too. I'll have to fix that for next time. Okay. Oh, I want to get on my horse. I knew that.
Ever tell you about this sorcerer I knew? Couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Horses. Witchers spend most of their time on the road in search of their next contract. They must trek across wide valleys, climb over high mountain peaks, and trudge through thick bogs. Luckily, Geralt can always count on his horse, Roach, to help him on his travels. To have Roach come to you, press X. Okay. Left shift to canter.
Because you can brew potions from their blood?
Oh, and
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
double press and hold left shift while moving to gallop.
War is not exactly going our way.
Cool.
We have
Okay.
a side.
The Northern Realms.
Radovid's realms, don't you mean? Temeria and Edirn are no more.
Radovid's pledged to restore the old borders as soon as he wins the war.
Believe that?
Gotta believe something. That's what keeps us going.
Awesome. Where are we going exactly? Oh, wait, oh.
Hey there.
We going?
Help me! Help! Has it gone?
Yeah. Come out.
Gods, that was close. I was sure I'd end up like my mare.
Provided you got lucky.
Your horse died quickly, but griffins like to toy with their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
Oh. You'd like a reward, I suppose.
I don't know. This guy looks kind of like he's in a bit of a pickle already. We'll let him go.
You don't owe us anything. You were in need. We helped.
And they call witches heartless. Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
They also say mice are born of rotting straw. Back to the trail.
Like I said, leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah. A woman.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's an inn here in White Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there? Besides, the innkeep's my cousin. Tell her Bram sent you. She'll treat you like family.
Not a bad idea. Especially since that wound needs cleaning.
Ah, beast barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and cool, you know, straight from a cellar.
Let's go.
Excellent. A new entry has been added to the bestiary. Is that bestiary or bestiary? Backspace to open the menu to read it. Click on the glossary and then, yeah, bestiary. Entries in the bestiary provide additional information about monsters, including tips and strategies for how best to fight them. Alright, so, griffins. I, half eagle, half tomcat, just like the Lord's crest. Except this one was carrying me dead cow instead of a scepter. Griffin attack witness, name unknown. Griffins were once only found in high in the mountains, where they would hunt marmots and wild goats. When humans encroached on their lands, however, griffins soon discovered a new source of much more plentiful and easier caught prey: cows, sheep, and shepherds. Though still wary of main roads and towns, where folk with the means to hire a witcher are like to dwell, these half-eagle, half-wildcat creatures have gone from rarities to oft-encountered pests known throughout the northern realms. Especially hated are the subspecies known as royal griffins and arch griffins. So it looks like they're also vulnerable against grape shot, hybrid oil, and ard. Does that mean they can be stunned? I would guess so. Or maybe it knocks them down or something. And then ghouls, vulnerable against necrophage oil. Ghouls creep and crawl at night, eating everything in sight. In a snap, they'd eat you too. Chop you up for a ghoulish stew. It's a children's rhyme, and it sounds delightful. It sounds like a nice thing to tuck kids in to bed at night with. Ghouls and graveyears are hard to describe. In part, they resemble humans, yet on the whole, they're the utter negation of all that is human. Though they have arms and legs like men, they walk on all fours like dogs or badgers. Though they have eerily familiar faces, one searches them in vain for any sign of sentiment, reason, or even a spark of consciousness. They are driven by one thing and one thing only: an insatiable craving for human flesh. Awesome. Let's see what's around here. Who's this guy? Oh, this guy too. Oh, girl, woman. Were they his friends or what? Oh, what's this? Oh, actually, I know how to deal with this. Look at that. Honeycomb. I wasn't sure about that. I didn't know that it dropped honeycomb, but I did know that the bees will sting you and such. Are these just the woods here? Are there baddies in here, though? I just want to collect a couple of these. You never know. I don't know any of the recipes, so I don't know what flowers and things I need, but I do know that I don't know, but I imagine that anything you pick up is probably going to be useful at some point or another. Have your horse, press X. No, I know. But Roach is right here. Hold left shift without steering to automatically follow its path. Oh, cool. So I can... Oh, no, no. That's not... It's not working. Go to the tavern in White Orchard. Where'd Vesimir go, though? Over there, so I want to go to the right. So if you noticed, I got rid of the minimap because I felt like it kind of hurt the immersion. Populated areas. You're nearing a village. Don't disturb the peace. Remember, town guards and hired watchmen won't tolerate theft and also won't look kindly on you accosting others. Local residents often erect notice boards near settlements such as villages and cities. These are marked as paper on your map. Examine them to learn about contracts, work for witchers, and local happenings. He's got a nice little bow.
So, a griffin this close to the village? Strange.
My thoughts exactly.
Come on now.
In the forest or the mountain, sure, but here, near the main road.
Maybe it's the war. Corpses everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
What?
Take that down before there's trouble.
That is a coat of arms, the Temerian lilies. They've a right to hang there.
This ain't Temeria no more, old man. It's Nilfgaard now.
My arse it is.
Witches?
I'll not drink with Weaver-lost freaks.
What?
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Already had the pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Options marked bag will open the shop panel. All right, so actually, is there a contract on that griffin?
There a contract on that griffin?
Nay, not at the moment. Used to be. Soon as a beast had built a nest nearby, the alderman would start a collection, or go to the Lord for help. Now the aldermen don't use the privy without asking the Black One's permission first. And seems they hanged the Lord. So no contract.
Shame. We might have done something, but not for free.
Who's the black ones? Is that the Nilfgaards? Or Nilfgaardian? Nilfgaardian? I think it is, yeah. Alright, actually, let's just take a look at what she has.
Show me what you got behind the counter.
Buy and sell items using the shop panel. Double click to purchase. Escape to close. Okay, so she has... Can I sell this to her? It doesn't look like I can. Maybe she just doesn't care about swords. So she's got some water, some cow's milk. How do I know, so this has a 5-second duration, for example. And this has a 20-second duration. So does that mean I have to eat 4 apples to get 1 jug of water's worth of healing? Is that how that works? further testing is required. So what do I have to eat? I have honeycomb. And I have some chicken. I also have some water, I think, equipped already. These are... okay. And what's this stuff? Dwarven spirit. So what's the difference between that and... oh, they're just, I guess, alchemy reagents. But they have... this one has a duration. Does that feed me? Or does that, I mean, give me vitality or what? These are Gwent cards. I never tried Gwent, but Alkahest. If I recall correctly, this is used when you meditate to refill your potions that you've crafted. I think. Okay, so I don't really know what I want, but I do think that I want to get some food. But I don't know what food to buy. That's the thing here. Doesn't seem to be sorted any which way. Maybe I'll buy a few baked apples. That's what I'll buy, a few baked apples for some 10-second heal. And I want to try and remember to compare these. So I'll look at my health, eat one of these, look at my health, eat one of these, and see if they do the same. Because they have different values, I think, too. Like this one's 21 gold, 5-second duration. Does that mean it's 5 seconds and lots of healing in 5 seconds? Or is it the same as something like this? It would probably not. I don't know, though. I don't know. Okay. Neat. Good. Superb. Pretty busy place.
Pretty busy place you got.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
True. Looking for a woman.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, Lilac and Gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Plenty of travellers about, though. Folk from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Dialogue options marked X will end the conversation. Cool. Thanks for everything.
Thanks for everything. Help you bandage that up?
Please, I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm. Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
All right.
Been out measuring the fields.
Let him measure. Better that than burning the harvest.
Oh, Drommel, you're dumber than a headless cockerel. Why are they marking out them lines, eh? To parcel out their patrimony, give it to their own.
What's that back there?
Once more, there are 4 factions.
Oh, stash.
4 what? Faction.
Beautiful. Okay.
Teams, suits, similar to clubs.
Wait, what was this? Other. Okay.
Except each suit has its own face cards. There are also special cards.
Wouldn't you rather play war?
All right, so I'll talk to these guys first. I don't know if they'll have...
Looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
Out of my face, freak. For your breath sours my beer.
Okay. Options marked Axie will make use of the Axie sign. The sign influences people's minds, causing them to act according to your will. To charm more stubborn individuals who would otherwise resist during the conversation, invest in the delusion ability in the character panel. Talk now.
Raven-haired woman dressed in black and white. Seen her? Talk.
Folks say the lady rode through the village a few days back. Galloping so fast she knocked Radabor into a ditch.
Which way did she go?
Dunno. Lots of tracks leading off the main road. Could have gone anywhere.
Oi, people! The freak's taken Micah's mind!
Uh-huh, and I'll take your tongue if you don't shut up.
Sit down, sir. Alright, so she was here. And she ran over, or almost ran over someone. What about you folks?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Got a minute?
Why not? Aldert Geert, Assistant Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenfurt Academy.
Geralt of Rivia. Witcher, with tenure. I'm looking for a woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Horsewoman. Horsewoman of war. What do you mean?
Horsewoman of war? What's that about?
Folk say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her. Armies follow her, and all who cross her path meet with misfortune.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Alright. Why are you here?
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it all in my chronicle, my magnum opus.
Yeah. I was gonna tell him to go back to his books, but then I'm thinking kind of like, probably it's a good idea that somebody documents the war. Otherwise, it'll just be propaganda and stuff, I imagine. Write about the war.
Interesting. We need somebody to describe war, what it's really like. Not colorful banners and generals making moving speeches, but rape, violence, and thoughtless cruelty.
Ah, I see you lack the polish of the Academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
War make it to Novigrad yet?
War reached Novigrad yet?
Nope, but it's only a matter of time. Nilfgaard on one bank, Redania on the other. Drooling over the city like dogs over a juicy bone.
Many a ruler's choked on that bone.
True. We value our liberty in Novigrad, and we know how to fight for it.
The scholars especially.
The sword is not the only weapon. Do not forget, architects from our academy designed the city walls. Walls no war machine has ever crumbled.
Okay. Farewell.
Gotta go. So long.
A moment, Witcher. You strike me as a man of the world. Are you familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
But the rules are quite simple. Come, let's play.
No. Not right now. No, thank you.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery. Ah, well, I'm here if you change your mind.
Perhaps later, sir. Do I get to win his money if I play him with Gwent? I asked everybody else. It's just this guy. Well, this guy has a name. Gaunter O'Dim.
Look looking for a woman.
Like everyone.
Not like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies. It'll lift your spirits.
Okay. Thank you.
Fine, I'll have a drink. Can we cut to the chase? You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Ooh, he knows her name. I didn't say her name, did I?
Never mentioned her name.
Yet you described her perfectly. And once I hear something, I never forget. Can't help it.
Item received, Nilfgaardian lemon. How do you know Yen?
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
Into Geralt of Rivia himself. The Butcher of Blaviken.
Who might you be?
What do you do? Who are you?
A mangy vagrant. Gaunter Odim, at your service.
Vagrant? That a profession now?
Once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
Okay, so he knows who I am.
Recognize me from Master Dandelion's ballads too?
To your health.
Where's Yennefer?
You seen Yennefer?
Deepest apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
That's an odd question. I guess it is. I don't know. Seems like... Yeah, I don't know.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
Thanks.
We men of the road must stick together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
I have a feeling that we will see that guy again. What was the name again? Grim? I don't know. So now what? Ask the Nilfgaardians. Oh, okay. So we're all done in here then. Looks like. What's in here? Oh, it's locked. Do I need to bring him with me? Probably not. Vesimir's hanging out.
Done drinking?
Hello, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Then fuck off.
Don't want your kind here.
Okay. 3 against 1. You're brave. Back off. I don't know. Will this even work? 3 against 1. You're brave.
Better round up someone else to help. 3 of you don't stand a chance against me.
Well, I could fuck you up by myself.
If I had a bag over my head and my hands tied behind... Actually, no, not even then.
Chet, Lesh, back off. I'll teach this vagrant a lesson. Man on freak.
Okay, good. Excuse me. Am I able to use my signs? Oh, yeah. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. Whoa. I don't want to get hurt unnecessarily because I don't have easy ways to heal myself. Oh, those knees look painful.
Nice meeting you.
Nice. Good night, fellas. Thanks for the dance. Alchemist's powder. Good. Game will automatically save when you reach certain milestones in the story. Still, you should save your progress early and often on your own. I will take that as a hint. There's so much to loot. Am I stealing though? Or am I... Doesn't seem to indicate that I'm stealing anywhere. Or anything, I should say. Alright. So I think before... I think so. What I want to do is I want to look at some of my crafting. Alchemy. If you want to see a list of components or ingredients required for a given formula or diagram, when you enter the shop panel, select it and perform the pin action. If you select a crafting diagram or alchemy formula and pin it, a list of the components or ingredients needed to create that item will appear in the shop panel. This makes it easier to keep track of what you still need to acquire. Okay, so albedo. This is like... This here. And I need all this stuff to make it. This is the manuscript that I found when I was looking around that camp that was near the beginning. Near where I woke up with Vesimir. So I can make Alkahest. Nilfgaardian lemon. Oh, that's the drink the guy bought me. Cherry cordial and an empty bottle. Okay. Oh, swallow. I need to get this made. Okay, so I need 2 Selendine. Actually, what I'm gonna do is pin this one, because this is my most important, I think, thing that I need to make. Right now, anyway. So I can go to crafting there. Oh, Diagram Warrior's leather jacket. I've already got all the stuff for this almost. I just need leather scraps and wire. I don't know how to craft it though. Only blacksmiths can forge weapons and only armorers can craft armor. Look for their icons on the map and minimap. Can I pin this as well? Does it let me pin both? Oh, what was that? Pinning formulae. Yeah, I just read this. Okay, so I think actually this is more important than the armor. But I want to keep this in mind because I have the components for it. I have Kaer Morhen armor. Is that the armor I'm wearing? So this is like an upgrade to the armor that I'm wearing then. And it requires level 1. I might as well get this as quickly as possible. Leather scraps. Okay. Cool. Is there anything else? Like any weapons or anything? Haft. I don't know. Okay. Good. Beautiful. And now, on to explore this town.